All right, so welcome to the channel. It's going to be the first video. Basically, what we're going to be doing here is covering Pokemon investing, right? I do stocks as another side hustle, right? I'm a big investor. I have a lot to say about Pokemon's relation to stocks because it's not similar. Similar in some sense, but mostly no. Anyway, I'm going to be giving my opinion. I'm going to try to stray away from the typical beliefs and what people are saying to invest in and stuff like that to try to differentiate myself. And we're going to start here right now. So the thing is, with any Pokemon investment, right, you basically want the top card in a set to be more expensive than a booster box, in theory, right? Because that way, if you pull it out of a booster box, you can make your monies back and sell it easier, right? You see some sets that have their top hit, is like $20, $30 in, older eras, and the booster boxes go for like 300 to 400 because there's such a low demand for them. So that brings me to 151, right? The top hit in the set is 149. The ETB currently goes for like $89 to $90. Let's just see here. I mean, yeah, $80, right? Market price, 86. And this is the exclusive. I think this is the Pokemon Center one, right? Is that correct? 210? I don't know. I mean, I'd believe it, honestly, at this point. I'd believe it because these are crazy numbers. I just picked this up at Walmart about a month ago, $55. At these prices, I mean, you can invest in it, but again, you're pushing your luck on a Scarlet Violet set. I've heard, rumors that the 151 reprint is not going to happen. But then again, I also heard that it might happen still. Who knows? I mean, there's demand for it. I don't see why it wouldn't happen. Why would they not do that? They're, make a huge return on this. But sure, I mean, do as they will. I mean, again, like when I bought it, it was like $64 online. Obviously, I got it MSRP. Which, have you guys noticed that in Walmarts, they've been putting the ETBs at $55 ever since the 151 ETB restock. I've seen, the only one I haven't seen at $55 is Silver Tempest, and that's been $35. But Twilight Masquerade, they had it at $55 at my Walmart, which is absolutely insane. For, what do you call it? Try to Fable, that was $50. And it's like, that's not what ETBs usually go for at Walmart. And you can't just chalk it up to inflation because, I mean, again, they have Silver Tempest, which is an older set. And honestly, a bigger hit comes out of it, the chase card, right? And yeah, it's like a one-trick pony, whatever. But that's still $35, right? Anyway, brings me to my second point. You probably see up here if you're reading. Chilling Reign. Oh my gosh. In my opinion, one of the best sets to come out of Sword and Shield. I don't know if this is just underrated or undervalued or what, but $46, I mean, half the price of 151 is insane. Sword and Shield is slowly, especially Chilling Reign, is slowly dying out in retail, right? I mean, just recently you saw them in the Pokeball tins, but I mean, you will not be finding ETBs in most places. Maybe a GameStop sometimes, maybe a local store, but pick this up for $46. I mean, whew. Let's see, Chilling Reign booster box. Let's see what we got. 209. Again, pushing it for me, but I believe, what is the top chase in this set? And again, look at this, 3-pack right here. This is the Pokemon website, obviously, but you could still find it online. These for about $15, right? That's insane. That's what Scarlet and Violet SMV are going for currently at market price. Obviously it was 140 here for that. 229. It's actually come down a little bit in the past 3 months. Past month though, it's been up. 6 months down, actually coming to a low. You got to understand that longevity is the main thing, right? When you invest in stocks, and this is why I don't like the one-to-one comparison, but when you invest in stocks, just like in Pokemon cards, longevity is the main thing you want to look for, right? What's it going to be in 5 years? And again, you're looking back 5 years, XY era, right? Some of those boxes have gone absolutely parabolic. Anyway, Yeah, so again, just look at this card set here. It's beautiful. It's amazing. And I know, I know Calyrex isn't the most popular Pokemon, but still, some of these cards just look phenomenal, especially the Blaziken, which is a popular Pokemon. The Celebi is a popular Pokemon, right? Looking at $7 here. That Blaziken was what again? Let's see. Oh, nope, not that one. But even this one, like you have so many hits. Like in a booster box for $200, you're going to get, let's say 4 to 5 secret rares, ultra rares, art rares, whatever. You average at like $50 per card. You're good. You're making some money back if that's the case. Obviously, you're probably not going to get the best ones, but still. You're looking at any of these, right? Look at this. $50 here. Boom. See this one. Again, $50, $60, right? Where's the one that everybody talks about? That Blaziken, by the way, is $300, $200. PSA 10 is probably something like $500. Even the Snorlax, right? A regular gold card, looking at TCG Player at $51. Insane, ridiculous. I mean, that's some crazy stuff. I mean, let's look at like a more common one. $1. Yeah, that's typical. Let's look at some Rainbow Trainers. I pulled this one, actually. $10. Let's look at Metagross. About $10. But I think, again, this set, the Moltres, of course, you're looking at like 120, 130. Pulling these cards, getting them graded, right? Longevity, you will make your money back from booster box currently. If you're going to open it. If you're not going to open it, again, you have longevity in just the box itself or the ETB. That Zapdos, I forgot how many good cards came out of this set. It's actually crazy. And the Galarians, man. Oof. About 50, 37. Calyrex again. I mean, again, like there's so many. You see Scarlet Violet sets now that have like one card that's worth maybe, 50. I mean, again, 151, the top chase is only 150. And, it slowly goes down from there until like the cards really aren't worth crazy numbers. There are a lot of good hits in 151. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, this is kind of crazy. Looking at this set here is insane to me. Yeah, but again, what I was saying was looking at Scarlet and Violet, right? A lot of the sets don't even have like Obsidian Flames. They have one chase, right? Even Silver Tempest, one chase. Even Scarlet Violet base, like, one chase, maybe even less. I totally forgot what's even in that set because I remember it being shite, to be honest. But yeah, it's, you pull something and most of the time it's just going to be $5, right? You pull 5 different cards worth $5 unless you're getting that big chase, you're not going to be making your money back. So anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Cards to pick up right now. I think I'll just throw in one more thing in this video. And for one, Paradise Dragona, pick it up in Japanese. I promise you, do it in Japanese now before it comes out later. You will have a good time opening it, and you will have a good time holding it. I promise you. It'll be one of the best Scarlet Violet sets that you can pick up. Paldea Evolved as well. But again, I'm trying to stray away from what most people say. People do say, typically, Paradise Dragona. 100%. I think it's going to be huge, mostly because you get the sympathy. Like, you see the Moonbreon, right? All other Umbreon cards are exploding in value because of the Moonbreon. Latios and Latias are going to explode in value and keep their value high simply because of that one tag team card. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's where I'm going to end the video. If you liked, enjoy, subscribe, right? Like it, comment, etc., etc. I am new to this YouTube thing. Bear with me, I promise. It'll get better. But yeah, happy investing, happy collecting. Go rip something tonight. Go rip something tomorrow. Let me know what you get in the comments. And everybody have a fantastic night, day, wherever you are, whatever time it is. And again, tune back in if you want to see more content.